Hey, what's up everyone? Can you guys let me know how my volume is, please? I'm constantly messing with my mic, especially when I record stuff for videos too, so it might not be the same for stream. Let me open everything up though. I need to open up live chat. I feel rusty because we didn't stream last week because of 4th of July. Volume is good. Alright, sweet, thanks. Hey, what's up? Lol is first. R9 272 on 18. It's starting to get a little old, but if you're playing more of esports titles and you're willing to go on like low or even 900 or 720p on AAA titles, then it's okay. I wouldn't get anything older than an R9 270. I really like the 270X still, but 270 is getting a little old. Hey, what's up, Olin? Hey Olin, are you going to PAX this year, by the way? I remember we didn't catch each other last year. I haven't bought tickets yet, and I didn't get the official ticket, so if anything, I would have to scalp, but I'm not 100% if I'm going to go yet, but if I do, it would be awesome if we could meet up, just because we didn't get to last year. Alright, what's up? Blue, yes, today is the blue, light blue, is the mystery shirt color. Let me pop up chat and catch up with everybody. How's everyone doing? Oh yeah, how's the FPS, by the way? So I think 30 is fine now. I remember last time I had to do it in 60 on my camera, but it might have been for other internet related reasons. But it seems like the motion's good now. Joey's Raticate, nice. I like that Pokemon reference. I am doing great. It is hump day. LAN party is this weekend, so I'm taking Friday off. So tomorrow is technically my Friday, so I'm pumped for that. But yeah. Ooh, Streamhouse is bad. Huh. Let me know how the how's the stream looking right now. It says my Streamhouse is bad on this YouTube panel, but let me check OBS, see if I have any dropped frames. I have 0 drop frames. It's showing green connection on OBS. So, okay. I've been trying to get into PC deal hunting and flipping. How much do I need to start? I would say, I mean, you could technically start with like even $100. But I think maybe like 500 would be a good place to start, so that it's not all of your money. And with $500, you could flip multiple parts at a time. Like if you're looking at parts within the $100 price range, or less, or you can just do like a whole build flip too. But I think it's kind of hard to flip anything lower than that, and like to kind of do it like kind of full time and keep you busy, right? If you only have like $100, you're probably only gonna be flipping one thing at a time. So yeah, I think a few hundred up to 500 would be a good amount to start with. You'll be there Saturday through Monday, okay. So I'll see what days I can get. I do want to go on Saturday because that's the best cosplay day. And I love going to PAX just to see the cosplay, even though it's super crowded. I never get into the lines just because they're kind of not worth waiting for, in my opinion. And last year, I believe, Steve from Gamers Nexus was there, but I didn't catch him. I went to the booth, the EVGA booth, but he wasn't there when I stopped by. So hopefully there's some cool big YouTubers there, and then maybe I can see them as well. Alright, how much can you sell your MSI GTX 1060 Gaming Plus? Man, prices on the 1060s and 580s are dropping. I'm not actually sure on that one. I wouldn't think any more than like 220. Which model is that one? The Gaming X. Is that the Twin Frozer? Yeah, it is a Twin Frozer one. Do they make a 3 GB variant of that? No. Looks like they do. So yeah, I don't know. But the prices of 1060s and 580s I've been seeing on Hardware Swap as well as local Craigslist, they're dropping, so that's good for the buyers. For games like I never played Iron Sight. Is that free one? For Overwatch, I think like a 1050 Ti at 1080p is like perfect on Nvidia side. You have a 7600K and a B250 motherboard. Should you upgrade to Z270? So the thing about that is you already have it in your system working. You're not overclocking because you have a B250 board, I'm guessing. So are you getting the performance you want? Because if you are, then I don't see the point of spending like, I think Z270s can be found for probably like around 80 to 100 bucks. I don't know if that upgrade would be worth it to overclock if you're like GPU bottlenecked already, right? I don't know what GPU you have, but it really depends. Okay, so we're about, how many minutes in are we? I just kind of got carried away just talking to the chat, but we are 6 minutes in. All right, so I'm gonna pop into the other format. Bam. Whoops, that's not it. That is it. Even though I gotta crop this camera properties. Give me 1 second. Where do we go? EVJ B stock had $50 GT 1030s. Where's their deals? Products. B stock. I'm not sure if those are sold out yet, but I would say those are pretty good deal. I actually picked one up because those are perfect to slap into those slim, low profile machines, and to get some like pretty entry level gaming. Hey, what's up, Coalition? What is up, man? Wicked Libertarian. What Costco Dell pre-built did you get? I forget which ones they have at the moment. GT 1030. This still available? So here is the. Let me fix that. The cropping real quick on this. It is annoying me. Transform. Okay, here we go. Crop left. Okay, 250 on both sides. I think that should do it. Okay, perfect. All right, sorry about that. If you have a 970 Joey's Eradicate, I would stay with it. 970s are still really good in my opinion, and unless you're getting a 1070 or like a 1080 or 1070 Ti, I guess, or 1080 Ti, I don't see the point of upgrading. 19th anniversary. Oh, so that was the build that won from your LAN video, right, Coalition? What was the price for that, by the way? Oh, this is still available. Yeah, so if you guys, if anyone needs a GT 1030, this is the DDR5 version. So it's not the crappy one that everyone's complaining about. I mean, it's free shipping, no taxes in a lot of places. And for 50 bucks, I think this is kind of hard to beat for special use cases, right? Because I think for $50, if you do have a like powerful enough power supply and a non-slim case, you can get way better than this. You can get like a 270X, GTX 760 or something like that. But if you don't, then I don't think you can beat this deal. Because 750 Ti's are, even though they're really old now, the low profile ones, I find them like pretty hard to catch on either like the used market or eBay. Those still go for a lot. So this would be kind of like a 750 Ti. Okay. Dude, Coalition. So I tried doing the holding, alt, and dragging. It doesn't work for me, and I don't know why in OBS. I looked it up, and for some people it just doesn't work. So I'm not sure what the problem is. Let me try it right now, actually. Because I've tried to crop by doing that alt trick. Okay, so hold left alt or right alt. Yeah, it's not yeah, it's not working for me. Wait, or is it? Nope, it's not. I'm trying both alts, by the way. Yeah. So I've tried to do that in OBS before because it's always annoying. I'm always having to crop stuff because I change things around, and it doesn't work. Okay, how much do 750 Ti's go for? I mean, we can check right now. I'm just gonna go to eBay, even though it's not really representative of like your local area, but this is just like everyone has access to it. So we look at 750 Ti, and we look for sold listings. Where are you at? Sold items. I mean, you're selling. They're being sold today, July 11th. People are bidding on them. These have bids on it for over $50. This one looks like a fake one, so I wouldn't. Actually, I don't know. This might not be a fake one. I would have to look into it more. Whoops. But a lot of them are going for more than $50. So that GT 1030 is a pretty good deal. And none of these are even low profile, which adds to the cost of them. This one. Well, this doesn't look like any 750 Ti I've seen. I would have to look to see if any of those YouTubers or any of the other YouTubers made reviews on these fake ones. The seller has 99.1% positive feedback and 300,000, let's see, stars, positive stars, so, or rating. That I'm not sure if they put the negative stars here, but they have pretty high feedback score. But still, this is kind of sketchy and it's coming from China, so I would go with the B stock GT 1030. Okay, weird, it doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not sure if it's the OBS version I have. I'm using the 64-bit as opposed to 32. Not sure if that would make a difference. OBS has always been wonky on me. Yeah, Ozzy did a video on one, and I know a few others did too, but I'm not sure. I forget which exact version they had. But yeah, so this would be a good price for the B-stock pickup. I think this was the only one I saw, though. Let me see if... The 600-watt power supply wouldn't be a bad pickup, too, if it's for $20. Where free ground shipping right now, $20. So this wouldn't be bad either. I'll link... I can't link this one in chat, so I'll just link the B-stock. But... I thought I saw you somewhere. Wait, Wicked Libertarian. Are you from Seattle? And if you did see me, where do you think you saw me? I could confirm that or not. So 970s are still a good deal. If I think you can get them around $150 price point, that's a pretty good deal. Oh, you live in Florida? It was probably just some other Asian guy with glasses, because I don't think I've ever... Nope, I've never been to Florida. Though I do need to one of these days, because I know some people from Florida, like Lee, and some others, so that'd be awesome to see them. Hey, what's up, Dan? C, what's up, Dead Solid? So, okay. So, power supply and 1030 was the only thing I think worth getting from B-stock deals. But let's take a look at the 10 series and 900 series, just in case, and 700 series. So, there's that one. How much is this one going for? $60. This one has a fan on it, though. Oh, lots of GT 1030s. Ooh, okay. I wouldn't say this 1050 is a good deal for 120. I would get a used card at that point from like either a 900 or 700 card. For 120, that's... I forget. Wasn't that the MSRP of these? Or is the MSRP like 110? I would not get that for 120. And then 150 is a little high for this 1050 Ti. And then everything higher than it is overly expensive. 900 series cards. These are all too expensive too. I wouldn't pay more than like 120 for a 960. And these are starting at 160. And then for the any good 780 deals. None. Okay. So let's go to Sick Deals real quick. Oh yeah, Coalition. You're gonna be on the next Deal Hunter showcase, which I'm hoping to get out this weekend. So, yeah, look forward to that. Okay. Sick Deals is not loading up. Let's go to build a PC sales. Okay. Let me go to hot. Come on. Is there a crazy deal that's making Sick Deals crash right now or something? Okay. What about this one? No, 1050 Ti for 170. Again, you can get a GTX 770 that would have similar performance. I think easily around the $100 on eBay, less in your local area. Always remember to check OfferUp, LetGo, and Facebook Marketplace, as those ones, they don't see as much traffic, but on the chance that someone does post on those, you could get some stuff for pretty cheap. Nah, house hunting is still pretty horrible because there's like no houses on the market that fit our criteria right now, so we're just waiting. And then I'm trying to get back into at least every other week uploads, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Is this still live? 860 Evo for $100. Let's see. This is from, this is directly from Newegg itself. So, where's the price on this though? You have to put it in the cart. No thanks. What? You have to register? Alright, so it looks like it's still live. What else was hot? This combo, I thought there was a rebate on this too. I could have sworn. So this isn't a bad combo at all. I'll post this, and I thought I saw a $20 rebate. So you're getting it. This is the 8GB 580, by the way, and it's from ASRock. So I'm guessing this is. They started doing graphics card recently, so this is, I guess, kind of like a promotion combo deal. But which motherboard is this? Is it the Promontory one? Promontory one? Okay. So these after rebate are usually $70, so you're netting a 8GB 580 for around $230. And I thought, let me see where that rebate was though. I could have sworn someone posted that there was a rebate for $20 extra off, but I could be confusing that with something else. Okay. Coalition, I bought one of those mics too. I heard that if you plug it directly into USB as opposed to going through like an amp or whatever, it doesn't sound as good. Can you confirm on that? I bought it just because for $5, I mean, you can't complain. You just buy it and you see how it goes. I think I'm going to save it for an unboxing video though, just because I have no rush to use it because I still have my Blue Yeti. But yeah, let me know if you've used that directly, the USB connection only, and how that sounds. 85 megabits per second enough for a LAN party. I forget. Well, it depends on how many people are you going to have there, but I forget in even my videos, even though I record it every time, what we usually get down and up. I would think so, though. Let's see. Assuming that you have, if you split that amongst like 10 people, 8 per person, I don't think that's horrible. Then again, we usually play kind of casual games, so we're not playing like LOL or CS:GO for the most part. So it might not be enough. Hey, what's up, DC? Picked up a GT. Yeah, 960 for $95 is a pretty good deal. Okay. Reference 980 for 200 doesn't sound like a good deal. Yeah, that does sound a little high for it. Maybe like 180 would be, like 160 to 180 would be, I would think, a good deal. Because we're seeing 1060s now get to like under 200 in the used market. That's what I'm seeing anyways. So, hey, what's up? Is it Tanny or Thanny? GTX, yes, Roberto Yuo. That is a great deal. At 770 for $60. Really good. I would pick it up. Low budget tech channel. I'm trying to make one with my friend. Honestly, for tech channels, I think do whatever you feel like doing. Don't just try chasing with trends. Like when I started Nerd on a Budget, it wasn't because I hadn't even heard of. I think at that time, I know Brian already had Techie City established, but I had not heard of him at the time I started Nerd on a Budget. I actually started Nerd on a Budget because I found out about the hardware swap subreddit, and I got like really good deals around that time, and I was like, wow, I just built a gaming PC, which is my first video on the channel ever, for $300 that kind of is able to play everything I throw at it. So that's when I was like, okay, I want to do more of this, so that's why I started the channel. But I mean, make content about whatever you want. Don't just, I mean, you can get ideas from other people, but don't try to just replicate what other people do. Try to bring some originality to it, right? Like every time I try to think of a new series or a concept, I try to add a twist to it, like with Deal Hunter Showcase. I don't believe anyone has done anything like that before, but they have done like setup showcases and PC build showcases, but I kind of twisted it to be relevant to my channel because I love talking about deals, I love sharing what kind of deals I get, and I love hearing about deals, so that's how that series came about. As well as LAN party stories, that's just something that I do, and I love doing it, and I wanted to share with people. So for YouTube channels, don't chase the trends just because you want more views and like ad money. Do exactly what you like doing and just record the process as you're doing it. That would be my advice. But let's see. Yeah, that's one problem about the LAN parties. I guess not so much the speed when you're playing, but when people don't have stuff downloaded already, like we always tell all of our LAN party participants, get the games before you get to LAN, but people forget anyways. So then day of, we got like 3 people downloading GTA, which is like 70 gigabytes at this point, at the same time, and it like slows down the internet where it actually affects other people who are playing. So for LAN party, that's a good tip, Chris, to get everything downloaded before you get to the LAN. Next LAN is this weekend. I'll be going Friday until Sunday, and then LAN party video maybe like a month after, just because they literally take the longest to edit out of all the videos I've made or any series I have. Yeah, gaming benchmarks is great too, because depending on whatever unique hardware combinations you get, just by testing it and posting it online, there's always people looking for specific graphics card or specific CPUs, and then sometimes specifically those two together. And so it's good to have the like fully fleshed out benchmarks with like a lot of different titles that test, like, you know, the esports side of it, AAA titles, open world games that have, that's just the GPU and CPU differently. And then to also be very specific regarding like the average mins and 1% mins and things like that. That's very useful information, which is why every time I do a build, I also do a follow-up, just straight up gameplay video to show people like what it actually looks like when you're playing a specific game. And I know there's channels dedicated to just benchmarking, so that'd be a good thing to start with, especially if you're doing budget tech and stuff that a lot of people who don't have that much money might be looking towards. Is a palette GTX? Yeah, I mean a GTX 1050 is good for kind of like low to medium AAA title gaming, but for older titles, it should be able to handle them well. Palette is Palette. I forgot the history of it already. I looked it up before because someone submitted it to Deal Hunter Showcase. But they're a legit company. Hey, Coalition, you guys just land for like one day? What is the 28th? What day is that? Is that like a Saturday? It is a Saturday. So you guys get there like really early in the morning and stay till really late at night? And how come you aren't doing it multi-day? Is it because you guys are like all basically have adult responsibilities and can't stay for too long? Okay. Are you going to be doing more Craigslist ride-alongs? Yeah, I was actually thinking about that today. I was looking on Craigslist and stuff, and I was putting out offers on OfferUp because I haven't done a Craigslist ride-along for a while, and I want to do one, but I just haven't been picking things up locally because I've been finding good deals online. So I've been looking, I've been sending out emails and stuff. I just haven't found any good deals for a local pickup, especially since now that I'm busier. It has to be a pretty good deal for me to like set aside time to go pick it up, just because it's not always in my immediate area. You should wear a tie-dye shirt for a stream to mess with people. Yes, I should, because then it'll be a actual mystery color shirt. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. For LAN parties, especially as you get older and you have your own families or like other responsibilities, it is really hard to get people together for LANs. Like we plan ours out 3 to 4 months in advance. And even now, like, even though we planned it that way, like some people can't make the full duration of it just because things have come up. So we do the best we can, but it is hard to set aside 3 whole days for landing. Is the Ryzen 1600 for 140 a good deal? I would say, is that not the standard price right now for it? I'd say it's a pretty good deal because it used to be that a R5 or a Ryzen 5 1400 for 140 was a pretty standard good deal on Build a PC sales. So to get the 1600, which is 2 steps up, I would say so. I was in Seattle a few days and just got back. Hey, what's up? What'd you do in Seattle? We have been having pretty good weather lately, though you might have been here when it was raining this past weekend. Okay. I don't remember seeing any deals that really popped out at me today. I was checking at work quite a bit. This monoprice monitor came up, which I really wanted to buy because it's 100 hertz, 35-inch ultra wide, and it's 1440p. But a lot of people were saying that the panel is not that great. I'll link it so that you can see it in the comments, but my next monitor is definitely going to be ultra wide because I don't think I'm ever going to go back after having ultra wide, and it's probably going to be a 1440p one. I don't care about the higher refresh rate as much as I do increasing the pixel density, but this one's also 100 hertz, so I think it's $50 off. Yeah, with the coupon, so it would be $450, which there are no monitors, I don't think, that with these specs for that cheap. So I'll just wait a little bit longer though, because I'm being cheap. Young at heart here. All right, see ya, Bar Par. Hey, what's up, Unorthodox man? I'm glad you could make it to the live. I just bought a Titan V, Titan 5 GPU. I've been using it. It's great. Why did you buy it? How much did you spend, by the way, Moot? My friend's PC is really old, so you want to buy him a GTX 950. Do you think it's an upgrade? So 950 would be a good upgrade from the R7 240, because that's just like, I wouldn't even consider the R7 240 a gaming card at all. If you could push for a 960 or like a 770, I would try to get those instead, because the 950 I would still consider just like the low end of what I would recommend for quote unquote a gaming system. I don't know what games he wants to play either, Nutella. I mean, I guess if he's playing like Rocket League and CSGO, he'd be fine. But I think 960 and 770 would be what I would push for. And I think you can achieve both of those at $100 or less pretty easily. Okay, Thani or Tanny is from the Philippines. Used market is not as good. That's what we have. What was your question? Okay. 2 RX 580s, just wonder if I should... Oh, I would definitely sell them. I wouldn't use them in Crossfire. I would either just sell one to get some money back, or sell both of them and get, 750 Ti. Or buy like a 1070, not 750 Ti, 1070 Ti. Or buy a 1070 and sell the, and just kind of save the rest of the money. He played games like Fortnite, GTA 5, and CSGO. Okay, well, CSGO and Fortnite are easy to run even on a 950. I guess GTA 5 is as well, because those are all pretty light titles. So 950 wouldn't be the worst, but I wouldn't pay more than like 60 to 70 bucks for one. I have a... Is a 970 for 150 a good deal? Yeah, I would pick it up. Do you know which model that is? Bao's? Oh. Does anyone have the 88... Every time I say this, I get stumbled up on the word. 8086K. Did anyone grab one of those? I love how this has 0 upvotes, because it's not popular. But 780 Ti for 150 in B stock. That's actually not a bad price. Really? Those came back in. Oh, it's on... they're all sold out, though. It's not a bad price, but I would push for a 970 in that case. For slightly better performance and less power consumption. And likely not a blower style cooler. Were you able to replace your components yet? No, I haven't done the swap yet because I haven't decided on the case. I don't know if I want to go with the Corsair 280X, actually. I'm really leaning towards something that's more portable with handles. I might actually go with the Cooler Master Q300L with handles, which I already have. So I'm debating. I'm thinking about it. And because I want to make a video on it, I need to wait till I have time to properly do it instead of just swapping out the parts. Because every time you want to do a video about something, it takes like 3 times as long. So... Carlton dance on stream. What needs to be done? I I don't know. I haven't been practicing my Carlton. I don't even think I do it correctly, so I'd have to practice a bit. But ask again in a few weeks and remind me to practice it, and maybe I'll do it. Yeah, the Q300L is great. I think the only thing I would want from it is a tempered glass version, just because the acrylic can scratch so easily. But I think that would be about it. I do have some. I was gonna submit to Cooler Master my suggestions for how to do that. Oh yeah, if you guys, if you guys haven't yet, it would be awesome. Oops, what am I doing? Huh? Am I not logged in? Give me 1 second. It would be awesome if you guys could give this post some more visibility, because I'm gonna link this right here. If you guys could either like or retweet it, and I feel bad asking for people to like and retweet, because I feel like it's begging, but I want Cooler Master to see this, because a lot of people, as you can see here, I posted this, like, ever since I did any video on the Q300L, a lot of people have been asking about the handles, which, I mean, I would agree with them. The handles are freaking awesome, and I think it should be an option that's included in the Q300L, or, you know, sold by itself. So I tagged Cooler Master in this. They haven't responded yet, but I think if it got more visibility and more people chimed in, they'll respond, because I was told that they were going to sell the handles by themselves, and that was like 2 or 3 months ago, and there have been no word on it. So you make it public and you push the issue, and hopefully they do something about it. But yeah, hey, what's up, JD? What up? Yes, handle it indeed. Whelps everywhere, left side, right side. Handle it. Okay. Oh yeah, Gamers Nexus was overclocking the 8086. Was there any other streams going on today? I was like, oh man, if do I have to compete with Gamers Nexus? Because they have a whole bunch of people watching their stream. But do people watch multiple streams at the same time too? Because if you think about it, there's only so many stream slots throughout the week, right? Especially since prime time is going to be after work in the evening. And there's like tons of YouTubers out there. So when people decide to stream and they overlap with each other, do you guys watch multiple streams, or do you just kind of just stick to one? Let me know, because I've been doing Wednesday after work for a while, but I'm just curious if someone else just pops up and do a stream, if I should either shift it or just keep it. Looking at the stream health, it seems like we have the normal amount of viewers today, so it looks like the Gamers Nexus stream did not affect this too much. So let's see. Why do you say Coalition? Is he a little too much for you? Let's see, what else? 350, a good price for 32 gigabytes. And Tanny, I'm guessing you're talking about USD prices, right? Because you said you're from the Philippines. So for 32 gigabytes of RAM, so divided that by 2, and you get 175 per 16 gig. In your country, that might be, but I think we've been seeing RAM prices drop in the US. Because I'm seeing 16 gigabytes go on sale for like I think 150 as of recent. 140, 150, depending on the right coupon code and deal. So, it's not horrible. I remember when they were at like $200 per 16, but I think over here we can get it for slightly less, though it could totally be a great deal in the Philippines. Hard for me to answer though, because I don't watch any market except for the US for the most part. Okay. Why is the XFX... Chris saying, you said the RX 560 so cheap. Where is it at right now? You should shoot a link or say where it's being sold for so cheap, because I just saw your comment now. Sorry, I'm catching up my comments right now. I'm watching 5 streams. Wow, okay, so some people just have like all the tabs open. ASRock does make video cards now. I remember, I think Brian did a review on it, one of them, and a few others. But yeah, they're getting into the graphics card game. Gamers Nexus aren't really a budget-oriented channel. That is true, but I guess that's right. I'm not sure if everyone in my stream is just here solely for the budget aspect of it, though, or just because they also like PCs. Like, actually, here's a question. If you're watching the stream right now, are you, for the most part, on, like, a budget and on kind of lower end to medium end parts, or do any of you out there have like over $1,000 PCs? Let me know, just so I can kind of get the demographics of the viewers we have here. Maybe you're not on a budget. We're balling over here, says Ronnie. That's funny. Yeah, I guess I can kind of agree with you there, Coalition. Attacking other YouTubers like that isn't... I don't think it's the best thing to do, especially since we should all be in this as a team. So I guess I agree with you there. His personality is more of the eccentric and trolly type, though, so I'm not sure if that's an excuse, but that was my kind of reasoning or explanation for that type of video that he put out against Jay. So... I'm not going to say I defend his actions, but it also didn't surprise me. I'll say that. Yes, Robert, that's a great deal. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. GTX 770 for $60. Great. Get it right now. All right, so we have some budget, sub $1,000, budget-ish. Okay, so I guess everyone over here is very money conscious and does not have a lot to work with, or just does not spend their entire paycheck on computers. Okay, good to know. Though I'm glad for all of you out there who do have more expensive systems, you still watch the channel, because I don't do that much, like high-end stuff at all, except for like my own personal rig. But even then, as you've seen, a lot of that is deal hunting and getting it for a lot lower than a lot of people usually get it for. So, okay. Did Chris Sang answer as to where the 560 XFX edition is so cheap? Okay, for 130, but now it's 150 in Best Buy. Wondering, oh, if it is cheap. No. I wouldn't say the RX 560 for 130 or 150 is that cheap. I would say, I mean, that's more than MSRP, so I believe so anyways. I'm just basing that off of the 460 MSRP, but yeah, so 560 should be, it should not be that expensive, 130 or 150. So, Iron Zeeg has a Threadripper 64GB RAM custom water, over $5,000 PC, but he's watching. Oh, okay. So, he used to do Craigslist hunting and stuff like that, so he still loves to deal hunt. All right, awesome. Nitrosity, what's up? Remember when I asked if why did you say all of a sudden? Okay. Yeah. Is Slick Deals back up yet? We're not seeing any PC. Here we go. If you guys have... Oh, someone posted a Craigslist thing. Let me see. Let me pull it up. I gotta go back to it. Where was it? There it is. Bows posted it. If you guys have Craigslist deals and stuff, feel free to post them. There's not too many things. On Build a PC sales. There's just so many spaces. Please work. Please work the first time. Crap, what did I do wrong? Does it work? It does. Alright, it is a blower style upgrade. $200? Nah, it's a little expensive, man. I think you should be able to get it on eBay for cheaper than $200. But we can go check right away. So we're gonna look at just buy it now deals. Yeah, I mean you can get better versions like this Windforce one for free shipping. This one's already cheaper. This one has a best offer on it. You could probably offer like 160, maybe 150, and get it for less. So I would not buy this one at all. Okay, back to chat. Your power supply is literally a lemon. Someone, was it Mr. Beast, who did like powering a PC on like 1,000,000 lemons or something? That's funny. Can you ever see my chat? I don't think it is going through. Keyblade, I might. Keyblade? Oh, can I recommend a GPU? Yeah. No, it's really hard for me to catch up with chat because I'm like multitasking and there's like so many questions that people are asking. But can I recommend a GPU? You gotta tell me what your budget is and what you're looking to play and at what settings and resolution. Otherwise, I'm just gonna say GTX 770 or GTX 970 because those are kind of my favorite go-tos right now. Let's see. Remember when I asked about Deluxe would have updated BIOS? Turns out the feature without CPU and RAM. Oh, nice, Nitrosity. So the board, you got the motherboard and it was already updated so you can run Kaby Lake. That's awesome. Because I think at that time when I answered it, I just said like I wouldn't count on it because you would kind of be screwed if it came without it. But nice. Hey, what's up, Nate? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, shoot the link over, Nate, and I'll post it. If you guys use Bitly or whatever those other URL shorteners are, it'll be a lot easier to kind of space it out so that you can just put like one space in it and YouTube will the YouTube chat will allow it. Because otherwise you're gonna have something like this when I had to delete like 9 spaces from here. But okay, let me check. All right. Hey. Needs more handles or at least cowbell. Okay. Tallyman. That's you, right, Brandy? You might also be in Deal Hunter Showcase coming up. Okay. No, it has a USB BIOS flash. I updated the BIOS flash. Oh, okay. Nice. Nate linked this. Can I find the spaces in there? Is there any spaces? There it is. It's at the .com. Is it this one? With the promo code, okay. You've been seeing that, yeah, 980 Ti's have been dropping under 300 bucks, so that's kind of like a 1070. I also saw today someone was selling 1070s on Hardware Swap. Let's take a look at that, actually, since we don't have too many Craigslist deal. Dang, Hardware Swap is like used stuff anyways. Someone was selling 1070s that were used for mining for like 280, I think. So always go to new when looking at Hardware Swap. 2 brand new in box 7600Ks. 170 a piece. I don't know if I would buy those. I would go Coffee Lake at that point. There were, how much is the i7 2600? 70 bucks. I would have to check eBay how much that's going for. But where were those? There were some good graphics card deals on here. So if you guys need one, definitely check out Hardware Swap. I think I saw 10 or GTX 770s for 80 bucks a piece on here. But it's kind of getting lost in the history. Why are all PC parts increasing? Prices for PC components are actually going down relative to a few months to half a year ago. GPU prices, SSD prices, RAM starting to come down. So I wouldn't say that all PC parts increasing unless you're talking about performance. then yes, they are increasing performance because newer stuff is coming out. Okay. GTX 10. Oh, nice. Fine, JD. Buy it now. Works. Yeah, this looks like a legit account. Did they mention anything about mining? It's using game PC. I think so this is a great deal, and I think we're gonna see. Oh, this is a TI. I just noticed that. Whoa. Wait, huh? Okay, I retract my statement. I don't know how legitimate this is. If they got these maybe like not stock images, but it doesn't look like they took the pictures themselves. This looks like they could have pulled it from like some article because it's really nice photo quality. And one has a 1070 Ti and one has a 1070. So what's up with this? Let's check out this seller. So they've been around since 2003. So okay, I would say they're legit. And they have like a good amount of feedback score. So I don't know. It could be a hacked account. It's hard to say. What's in the description though, besides for this generic copy and paste? Okay, let's see. It's legit. I want it. It's used. SSDs are... Yeah, SSDs are super cheap. You can get under $50 for 240 gigabytes. That's like the sweet spot right there. Just skip over the 120 and just go to the 240. Or 240 or 250 gigabyte. Yeah, I don't know if this is legit anymore, JD. What do you think? And I'm asking you directly, JD. Now that we see that it's 1070 Ti and 1070, or were you being sarcastic? I can't tell because there are elements to this listing that would make it seem legitimate, and there's others that make me question it a lot. I guess you could always message the seller and ask him about it. That's the good thing about hardware swap though, because if you guys don't know, and hardware swap, in order to sell anything, you have to put a timestamp with your Reddit user account and the date. So, and the product. So it shows that you actually own it, and it's like you own it right there and then, you know, so you can't sell something like now and then try to sell it again months later. I guess you could write a different date, but you know what I'm getting at. And they also have a good feedback system on hardware swap. But yeah, this is an interesting find. So JD found another. Thanks for the links, by the way, JD. Wait, this isn't... Did you link the same one twice? JD, you linked the same one twice. Okay, so here's my take on it. And you bring up a very good point, JD, because I used to think about it like that. So PayPal always will protect you. If you get scammed, they will give you your money back. But the thing is, and a lot of people use that to like sometimes eBay accounts get hacked. And people use that fact. They hack an account with good standing. Then they post like a 1080 Ti for $100. And a lot of people are like, oh, just buy it. You know, it's only $100. And if it's a scam, PayPal will get my money back. Two bad things about that. First one is your information gets out there. Because when you buy something from eBay, you send them your shipping information. Your either PayPal or if you're paying with credit card, whatever. They get your information. But that's not even the thing that I care about. Because, I mean... There's, you know, thousands of people who have the information, I guess, stolen at that point if they all try to get that cheap 1080 Ti. The thing about it is, if you know it's a scam, like 100% scam, 1080 Ti for $100, that is 100% a scam. You're also feeding into the whole kind of, I don't know, the industry of scamming. Like, yeah, PayPal will pay your money back. But by that point, that account would have taken out all the money. So then PayPal loses money. And you're also encouraging them to do it more, right? Like, the more these scams are successful, the more people are going to do these scams. So there's also that way to look at it, too. So at the end of the day, you're not going to lose your money, but you're also kind of encouraging scammers as well as supporting them because they eventually get the money out of the account before they kind of get shut down. So that's my take on it. Sorry for a long rant and explanation, but I used to buy into those scam listings. Like anytime I saw something super cheap that was obviously a scam, I would buy it right away and then just say whatever, I'll get my money back. But then after someone brought that point up that I just went over, my mindset changed and now I just don't bother with it. Yeah. I mean, if you, and I'm also like in saying that, I'm not like trying to bash anyone who does buy from those scams. I'm just trying to spread the awareness and knowledge. So then, you know, you can do whatever you want, whoever out there, if you know you see a scam posting. But try to think about that the next time, and then, yeah, I don't know. Sorry about that. I just got the Windows notification that the stream died. I have no idea why. But it looks like we are back online. Okay. Yeah, so I was saying, definitely agree with Nate on that one. I rarely sell on eBay. The only time I sell on there is like actually the only time I did sell on there was during the cryptocurrency situation, because graphics card prices were so inflated that even after the fees, I was still able to make a ton of profit. And I needed to move it quickly, especially, and I wanted to reach the biggest audience I could because people were paying stupid amounts for graphics cards. But in general, I would sell only locally so that I don't have to pay for shipping or the stupid fees that eBay charges, because it's a lot. Keybait of Light. Okay, what is your budget for your GPU, and what is the rest of your system, and what are you trying to play? If you can answer those questions, then we could all recommend you a GPU. Okay, back to hardware swap though. I want to get to those. Oh, so this one is for some i5. Oh wait, what happened? i5 6500 for $100. Okay, I thought this was a different listing. Where are those 770s? Here they are. Okay, so this person, I'm not sure if they have sold yet. It doesn't look like it. Looks like there are some people who private messaged them, but it hasn't sold. So it's GTX 770s, 85. Okay, so Philip posted some stuff, but sorry, I got cut off, I think. But yeah, I would say go for these GTX 770s for $85 if you can't find anything comparable in your area. The good thing about hardware swap is a lot of these people ship. So if you have a crappy local used market, you can go here, and the final price they give you is what you'll pay. So that would be a good deal. This was an interesting one, I thought. These are the lower power chipped, the lower power consumption 6500s, $80 each. But now that I think of it, nah, just go for Coffee Lake. Okay. That was the only thing I remember seeing on hardware swap as I was checking today. But let me check out Twitter and see what deals Philip posted. Okay, so the first one is a GTX 960. I can already say it's not worth it for 140. So we'll go on to the next one. Then we have another 960 for 100. That's a better deal. It's a blower style Asus card. What else? Good condition. This is a pretty deal. I don't know why it is crashing, but it is coming back pretty fast. YouTube can't handle the deals. They can't handle the deals. Okay. This is a pretty good deal, I would say, on this one in Fort Worth. Okay. I'll show you guys, like, my internet is stable. Like, here, I'll run it live on stream. So, as you see, I'm getting, like, over 100 down, and then probably, like, my up is gonna be so bad. I don't think I'm being throttled, because look at my speed. 147 down. Oh, look at... Oh, no, it's my up. What am I saying? My up is, like, horrible, which is weird because apparently it's enough to keep most of the stream going, but it's still cutting out, so I don't know. Yeah. My upload is freaking horrible, but we have Comcast here, and there isn't much else in terms of options, unfortunately. Oh yeah, let me, what is my bitrate set at? Good question. I am an OBS stream noob, so options. What is my bitrate? Stream video. Currently, I can't look at the settings because I'm currently streaming, so I'll check that afterwards. Actually, Chris, aka Coalition Gaming, I should probably hook up with you because I know you're the stream master. But yeah, sad that ratio of upload to download. Oh, is it being displayed right now? Output. Yeah, so in the little bottom right on OBS, it is showing about, it's showing over 2,000 kilobits per second. So you're saying to decrease that to like 2,000 or cap it? Okay. Sorry about all that crashing though. This would be a pretty good pickup. I actually had this exact card, 160. I would pick it up if I needed a graphics card. Though Philip, you're already set with your 290X, so don't spend on any more. And then we have a MSI Armor Edition 380. Okay, so the 380s aren't that great of cards. They're slightly, I think, like an overtuned version of the 280, which is basically a rebrand, refresh, slightly better version of a 7950. So this is a little bit expensive, in my opinion. I would aim for like $100. It's kind of hard to say though because these were, I think these were pretty good for mining, so they still could be affected by that, since prices are only starting to come down. I want to get a 770 16. But currently I have a crappy LG phone and want SA budget 400. Your budget is $400 and you're gonna get a i7 7700K 16GB RAM system. I don't understand your question, Nitrosity. Do you have a lot of parts on hand already? Is $400 the phone budget or the PC budget? Lots of clarification needed. Yeah. Okay, so those were these deals. We're pretty good on time. I do have to leave in about 15 minutes, so I think we're gonna wind down the stream now. Oh crap! Okay. Yeah, we gotta wind down because we have people coming over, so that's why I have a hard cutoff today. But before we do that, what is this? Okay. This was the deal that Nate posted up. So he said it sounds like there's a $30 coupon. To bring it down to 160. So it's a 60 hertz monitor, so it's 1080p. I think the size is the biggest thing about this that has it going for it, because it is only 60 hertz and IPS. Is it curved? Can't see. Does not look like it's curved. No. So yeah. Oh yeah, I should play that other game. What's that called? Uh, if you guys don't have any other things to crap. If there's nothing else to look up. What's that typing shooting game again? Z-Type, there it is. Okay. QFC ad. Desktop audio is not on. Oh yeah, what's up, Brad? Sorry if you asked a question earlier, I didn't see it. But what's your question? I see you now, Brad. I'm honed in, so if you ask it, I will see it and answer it. LAN party is this Friday, so 2 days away. I gotta like get my stuff together, my kit of my snacks and drinks, and start packing. Have you considered streaming on Twitch? Would be smoother, and to be able to contribute via bits. Okay, that's a good question because I've noticed a lot of my other YouTube friends going over to Twitch, but a lot of them that go over to Twitch, I don't think they get as many viewers as they would if they were on YouTube. Because I think, you know, most of my viewers are on YouTube, so they're already subscribed and all that stuff, and they get the notifications as soon as I go live here. But if I go to Twitch, it requires them to, if they're watching from their phone, download an additional app. Or to like sign in. It's like an extra step for people who might not already have Twitch. So I don't think I would reach as many people by being over there. Now I know you could do like a dual stream, so I guess I could test it like that, where I do a stream and broadcast both to Twitch and YouTube and see what people go to more. But then I'd be splitting like the interactions in the comments between 2 platforms. So that's why I haven't gone to Twitch. I have considered it because it seems like Twitch is the way to go for streaming in general, but because I'm mainly a YouTuber, or I mainly operate on YouTube, that's why I stuck to YouTube streaming. So let's see what hot Cheetos must have for LAN parties. Indeed, email they stain your fingers red, and like the only way to get them off is to lick them, right? Ooh. 1+ 5T. Oh, funny that you mentioned that, Nate. I just got I'm waiting for a 1+ 6 in the mail. One that has a crack in it, but I got it for like $400. Stream on Fiverr. What is Fiverr? This is how unaware I am of certain things. Isn't that the thing? Yeah, okay, so it's that freelance thing where you can offer your services on there. Do they have a streaming service? I didn't know about that. I know people can like use Fiverr to get people to like didn't that Jesus account have a Fiverr store where he would like make a video as Jesus? But I didn't know they had a streaming service, if that's true. I can't read sarcasm over chat. Toasty Bro stream on Twitch now and people love it. They used to stream on YouTube. I don't remember what their numbers were on YouTube versus what they get now on Twitch, but it's okay. So what's the stream health right now? We were averaging like 80 earlier. We're like at 79 it says now, so like 70 to 80 on a given night. I don't imagine 70 to 80 people would go over to Twitch to watch me stream there. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But I guess I could try it in the following week. I guess I wouldn't be opposed to it. Yeah, if you're an affiliate on Twitch, you cannot stream on both services. Well, I'm not an affiliate though, so a lot of people do that when they're smaller channels. I'm not sure if there's any big channels that break that rule. I would imagine they don't because they wouldn't want to risk their Twitch account or YouTube account. So, or does Twitch not care and only YouTube cares? Which one is it? Okay. Keyblade of Light. So you have a Ryzen 3 APU, which is pretty. I mean, it's not the worst integrated graphics ever. There are worse out there. How much do you have to spend? You got to answer that question. Otherwise, we can't tell you what GPU to get. Ronnie's joking. Okay, I figured that, but I couldn't be too sure. Gonna have to switch from Verizon though. Does Verizon not use SIM cards still? I remember that was one of the things about, like, if you had T-Mobile or back then, what was it? Well, Singular. Oh man, we know Singular. Or I guess once it became AT&T, then they went to, those can have SIM cards, so you can use the phones interchangeably. But Verizon, they still don't use SIM cards, so you have to have a special phone for it. Like, is that the case? I've never even considered Verizon because of how expensive they are. Uh-oh. I might have to go, like, right now. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, no, I don't yet. People are not here yet because there's traffic. Verizon uses SIM. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's the internals. You have up to $200. Oh, man. If you're only on 1080p monitor, you could easily get like a 1060 or an RX 580. Pretty easily, I think. What's the best GPU on the market? Like right now? For like consumers, 1080 Ti. I'm trying Twitch stream now. Health was peak of 6. Hard to get viewer over there. JD, have you tried streaming on YouTube? That would be an experiment to do, because if you're saying you only got 6 over on Twitch, I guarantee you'll get like at least double, if not triple that, if you streamed on YouTube. Which is the reason I'm not streaming on Twitch. But okay. Or you could, for $200, you could also get easily a GTX 970. You can get that for like $150 or like 170-ish, as we saw on eBay earlier. So if you're a YouTube affiliate / partner, they don't want you to advertise that you stream on Twitch. So you post a short video saying you're live, but don't say what site in the video title. Oh, okay, so I think I noticed Toasty Bros doing that recently. Okay, makes sense. Boost, like Boost Mobile. I remember those commercials where it was like, Boost Mobile, where you at? It's like, brrr, where you at? For my area, I found that AT&T has the most coverage, especially at my work too. So that's why I've stuck to it. I have Cricket actually, which is the budget man's version of AT&T that uses the same towers. But I use that, and I've never had any throttling or speed issues. But T-Mobile, I know some areas don't get as good coverage around here, so that's why I didn't go to them. But I think they are cheaper. I might try YouTube, not sure. I would recommend it. It's just, we built so much on YouTube, it would be hard to jump to Twitch. It's more reliable. Okay, we can watch ads. See, the only thing, I also haven't looked into Twitch streaming because I've been so used to the YouTube thing. So I'm not sure what bits are, but is that the same thing as like Super Chat on YouTube? And ads, how do ads on Twitch work? Do you just like put them on whenever? Because I'm not even sure how ads on this stream works right now. Did you guys have to watch an ad before you tuned in? Because I know when it goes to VOD or video on demand, the after fact, I think it does have an ad attached to it. But yeah, 1 bit is 1 penny. Oh, okay, so people can donate pennies. I think you can donate pennies here, but it just doesn't show it. Maybe I can lower it, but okay. Let me do one round of this as we're playing. Uh-oh, crap. I'm not sure if there's any audio. Okay, there is. Papa Mensa, I would recommend a GTX 970 for $200. Oh crap, Robert posted a deal and I just started this game. Oh, I can actually pause it. Okay. Opinions on dual cores in 2018. I actually don't mind. I think a lot of people. I've seen a lot of videos where people don't recommend like the dual core, 2-core, 4-thread systems. I still think they have a place in the market. I mean, obviously, it would always be better to go for like the I guess the newer i3s and i5s, but for under like $70. I would recommend the G4560 for like $50 even right now. You can get the motherboard for pretty cheap too. I don't know. The people have mixed opinions on it. It's what are you gonna use it for? If it's mainly gonna be for gaming and pretty light gaming, then 4 threads is all you really need, or 2-core 4 threads, anyways. Like I would still build a system right now that has a G4560 in it. I actually have one sitting right there. Let me show you. Yeah, but I do have a system sitting right there with that in it. And I paired it with I'm going to pair it with a 780 Ti. Bam! Yeah, so I have it right there. I'm still, in 2018, building 2-core, 4-thread systems. So that is my personal opinion on it. Others may disagree, but it all depends on the price. That's going to be like a $300-ish system, so that's why. Okay. Can you check out... Okay, let me pause this music. Okay. Did someone post something? Oh yeah, Robert. Yeah, let me open it up real quick. Sorry, I got distracted. I also have to go in the next 5 or so minutes, so we are gonna wind down right now. Ooh, offer up, nice. I like seeing non-Craigslist deals as well. Uh-oh. Let me turn on my my front house the camera. Okay. $360 for a 960. Oh, it's a little expensive. Just by quickly, okay, it has an SD, has a small hard drive. I wouldn't pay more than like, 250 seems like it would be too low ball of an offer. So the graphics card, they say it's worth 100. 6-core plus motherboard is another like 70. 8 gigabytes of RAM is like $30. So that's 200 right there. Yeah, I wouldn't offer more than 300 on this. If you can get it for like 275, that'd be even better. I might have to go right now, actually, if I have people waiting at my front door. Our doorbell is broken, so I won't be able to hear it. $400 USD with new GPU, I would get a 1070 on a sale. Okay, Robert. Oh, if you're gonna get a Ryzen 3 2200, if you have a Ryzen 3, I think a 1060 would be a good pairing, and you can get that for like 200 to 250. Crap. Not true to what they is FX. Yeah, so well, I wouldn't say it's truly a triple core. It depends on your definition of it, and I think AMD's definition kind of goes around the traditional rule that Intel does when they define it. I think regardless of that though, for a certain budget, which like I was saying 275, I would still use like a 6300 in the build. You're not going to be gaming more than 1080p on like medium-ish settings. And it can run games just fine. I mean, especially if you're not trying to push like 144 hertz monitors or something like that. Yeah, thanks, JD. Bender, did you send a post? I actually gotta go soon, but start the clock 5 or so minutes. What Bender? $79. Is it M.2? That's a pretty good price for an M.2 drive. For 256. I think A-Data might have had one for like $60 or something cheaper though. So I don't remember the recent deal off the top of my head, but I think it has been found for cheaper than $80 for an M.2 non-NVMe. Okay. This is why I'm getting a OnePlus 6, by the way, because I'm trying to open up an app on my phone right now, my OnePlus 2, and it is so slow, and it's just like frozen right now. It's like a big black screen, so, yeah. So this computer, $275, just offer it and see what he says. If not, I would wait for another one. But we're going to end the stream now, so I'm going to go back to the normal camera. Yeah, I did check EVGA today. The only thing worth mentioning were the 600-watt power supply for $20 and the GT 1030 for $50, which I did pick one up while I was at work. So, Brad, I don't think they're true. A lot of people would say they're not true 8 cores in terms of if you're going to compare it to like an Intel true quad or 8 core or 6 core. Try erasing all your programs. I don't have too much. I don't play many games or on here. The phone is just. I don't remember when I got this. Like almost 3 years ago. I think 2015 in the fall. So it's getting pretty old. And when I tried resetting it before, it didn't really speed it up. It's gotten to the point where my phone, like, when I need to change something on, like, the maps or something while driving, not while driving, but, like, while we're on the road, it's so slow that we miss turns sometimes. So, yeah, I think it's time for a new phone. Time to turn it over to Bitcoin mining. Phone mining. I remember hearing about that, but I would imagine it's not as, like, you're going to make pennies a day or an hour. I mean, I wouldn't say a OnePlus 2 is super the struggles, but, yeah, because I think a lot of people have way worse phones, but it's just, I don't know. I guess I could say I'm spoiled. Though I usually wait 2 to 3 years between phone upgrades. Try to save as much money as possible. Still rocking an S3, man. What year did that come out? Wasn't that like 2013-ish? What's a good price for a 1050 Ti? New, maybe like 140, and then used, like 120. Keyblade of Light, GTX 970 for $200. Get that. Okay, we are winding down. Just hanging out. If you guys have any questions, in regards to what's coming up on the channel, we have a hopefully Deal Hunters showcase coming up this weekend, where some of the people in the chat are going to be in it. If you guys have any deals, be sure to submit to that. I don't know if because I have the LAN party though, that's gonna keep me occupied Friday through Sunday. So I need to finish that ASAP if I'm gonna get it out on Sunday. If not, it'll be the following week. But I do have a kind of like setup type video coming up as well. I gotta do my my PC upgrade with the 8700K. So lots of stuff in the back burner and the queue for the channel. Just gotta sit down and make the content. So yes. Could I get OnePlus 6 for under 400? I don't think so. A lot of OnePlus 6s, so those are anywhere from 530, I think, to 580 for the highest model. The only reason I was able to find mine for like basically $400 was it had a crack in the back on the glass. That's why I was doing the D brand skin stuff. Other than that, I think they usually float around 500. They're too new to like be discounted that much, even in the used market. Adrian, what's up? AKA Tide Pod logo. You didn't miss much. We're just hanging out. Not too many great deals today, except from B stock, GT 1030 and a 600 watt power supply. That's about it. I do not have a Q6600 on hand. I've never even owned one of those, so I do not have one for you to buy. Yeah, even 5Ts are still pretty expensive, so oh, Nate says he could sell you a Q6600. Yeah, 6600. Hey, what's up, Crazy Dog? Canadian prices. Oh crap, chat's going way too fast. I just lost your message. You should compare Canadian prices to US prices on Craigslist. Timmy Joe highlight terrible ads. Oh man, dude, I should do this. Well, I have done this in the stream before. If you catch the stream earlier, Andrew, if you shoot over your local Kijiji or even your Craigslist, we can do some live deal hunting to see if we can find you anything for your upgrade that's coming up. Because I know you want to upgrade your system since you're having some problems with the motherboard and all that. Timestamps are definitely a lie. I never timestamp. Sorry. It's just way too hard to do. It would require me to basically watch the entire stream again, which is like an hour plus. I don't think anyone is here yet. It's okay. Check deals on MySpace. Does MySpace even have a marketplace? Let me see this. MySpace marketplace. Oh my goodness. Is this the MySpace marketplace? I don't think so. It's just a website called Marketplace. Okay. The limited gaming. All right, you gotta hurry up because I'm about to go. And welcome to the stream and thanks for joining. Your PC, post the stats and price. Let's see. $20% price drop. Did someone predict a 20% price drop for GPU prices? That's pretty steep. Is it because of the upcoming 1100 series launch? Is that why they said that? Or who said it first? The limited gaming got a Core i5 2nd gen with Asus Mobile. Okay, so it's like a Sandy Bridge, what, 2400? 2500? 2500K? Asus Mobile 8GB RAM for $250. That seems... And a GTX. Okay, so it's not a bad system for $310 performance wise. I feel like that pre-built's a little overpriced though. I guess no, it might not be a pre-built. What am I saying? I forget that people buy non-pre-built Sandy Bridge systems. It's just that doing the pre-built method is the cheapest. Crap. Yeah, I'm curious what the 1100 series prices are going to be. I'm not going to speculate on it because there's no point if I have like no sources of info. And I'm not just going to do that so I can get views and clicks. Yeah, it's not pre-built. I know, limited. I'm sorry. I just always compare it to pre-builts because 9 out of 10 times if people with Sandy Bridge systems are coming from like Dell or HP or Lenovo systems, but for 310, not that bad of a system, especially since that graphics card and CPU pair well together, and you're cruising in 1080p gaming, so nothing to complain about there. Haters want to hate, don't really want to let it go for free, barely cover shipping. Yeah, that's the only thing about selling to people who don't live next to you, because shipping already is going to cost $5 to $10, even if it's not worth much. So you'd have to look in the used, like eBay or something, where for some reason people just do not charge that much for shipping. Okay. No, and anytime people like recommend a system, if it sounds like I'm bashing, I don't mean to bash at all. That's just my enthusiasm getting the better of me. But yeah, I definitely encourage and welcome anyone to get into PC gaming, or if they have a PC to be very proud of what they put together. Even if it's not for the best price, you're always learning as you go. So if this one wasn't the greatest price system you built, then the next one can be too. But your system is definitely pretty solid, limited. Okay. Can you please answer, says Pulse. 130, a good price for a Galaxy Note 5? I have no idea, actually. Galaxy Note 5. Don't, like, in terms of phones or even tablets, and, yeah, I have no opinions or knowledge of the market prices for those. Robert has another question. Because my friends aren't here yet because they're stuck in traffic, I can go for another, like, 5 or so minutes. But after that, we gotta taper off. Close it. Yes, please close it. Okay. Come on. 470 for 160. These are the 470s and 570s are still pretty expensive. See, at 160, I would push for a GTX 970. Sorry, that was clearing my throat. That was a really weird sound I just made there. This was also 19 days ago. Do you think this is... Oh, it's update 3 days ago. Okay. I don't know if I would buy this. I feel like you can get more for the price. Okay, nobody at the door yet, but... See, I have my camera set up. Our doorbell doesn't work, so I do have a camera of our front door so that if my friends come, I'm gonna have to peace out real quick. But until then, we can hang out. How much did you get your OnePlus 6 for? It was $410. Oh, the girlfriend got home first. It was $410 after shipping and taxes or fees, whatever. I got it on hardware swap, and it's also the 8GB, 128GB storage variant. How do I reply to someone? Chancellor, if you do the @ and you start spelling out their name, it'll be replying to them. You could hear the garage door? Yeah, okay. I forget that it's pretty audible. But, yeah. So, I should probably get going now because we have to prepare downstairs to host people. Anything else? Let's see. What's a good price to look for a used 1070? 300 or less is what I'm seeing in the used market right now. So GTX 1070, 300 or less. If not, go for a 980 Ti for 300 or less. Yeah, GF alert. That's like my spidey sense is going off. She's home. But alright, everyone. We're going to end the stream here. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. I will maybe see you guys in the video this Sunday. If not, stream next Wednesday as always. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. We are at hump day, 2 more days to the weekend. So have a good night, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.